thrill ride all the way to the finals. Tonight, KSBI TV has exclusive boys Class A semifinal action.
And welcome back to the State Fair Arena, also known as the Big House. It is time for game number 2 of the night session, the Class A boys semifinals between the Okeene Whippets and the Roff Tigers. Myron Patton along with Robert Allen here with you, and there you see a shot of Okeene and warming up. Tonight's starting lineup brought to you by your Oklahoma Dodge dealers. Dodge, grab life by the horns.
Myron, a couple of teams that between the two of them have just lost 2 games, 1 each. The Okeene Whippets, by the way, winners of the Three Rivers Conference, did lose their first game in area play to top-ranked Frontier last week, but made it back through the bracket. This is a team that's got some size. Zach London, 6'5" junior, averaging double figures in scoring, 6.7 rebounds a game. You got Winston Brown. He's really got size in that post. At 6'8", averages almost 10 points, about 7 rebounds a game. And then their leading scorers in that backcourt, Brady Wardlaw, 5'11" junior, 11.5 points, 3.8 rebounds a game. Dalen Krause, another senior in that backcourt, along with Drew Westfall, a 6'3" junior, and actually with Krause, the only senior in that backcourt, as this is an all-junior team and bodes well for Okeene in the future, but they want to make the most out of this trip. They have never made a title game in the state tournament. This is their first time back at the state tournament since 1986. They'd like to make the most of it. By the way, also they beat Beaver 47-45 yesterday to advance to tonight's semifinal.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've got some size, a 6'8", a 6'5", a 6'3". You don't see that size often in Class A.
No, you don't, and Roff has got some of that as well, but it's on the bench, and 6'8" senior Ricky Thompson, who may get to play a greater role tonight because of that. The starting lineup for Roff is not nearly as big, and it's mainly quick. Dirth Parker, the senior 5'11", averages 20 points a game. He's the go-to guy, but they've got some other people that can score. Jason Trimmer in that backcourt averages about 8 points a game. You see C.J. Stewart averages 11 points a game. Adley Kyle averaging right around 6 points and almost 5.5 rebounds a game. And Patrick Blevins, again, a ball handler that likes to distribute the basketball, averaging right around 5 points a game, a 5'8" junior. 3 seniors, a little experience, maybe a little quickness and speed in favor of the Roff Tigers, but when you turn around and look at Okeene, they are going to have the size, at least in the starting lineups, and you can see at the free throw line. That's the senior, Ricky Thompson, 6'8" senior, and he may get to play an expanded role tonight because they may need him help out go against that size that the Whippets bring in.
Well, I'll tell you what, it took a lot of people to get both these teams this far to get to the state tournament, including some guests with Brady Bruce who certainly did their part to help Roff get here.
Hey, this is live TV. I was telling them we're watching it live. Ladies, aren't we? Look at that. That's good stuff. Hey, what station you all watch for high school sports?
KSBI!
There we go. And you ladies are from?
Roff!
Roff, Oklahoma. Where's that? I know where it is, but tell the viewers where.
It's south of Ada.
South of Ada. That all in unison, in stereo. You having a good time tonight?
Yeah!
There you go. Okay, quick, on your names.
Lindsay. Carly. Lurice. Kelsey. Amanda.
Amanda squared. There you go. Hey, quick check on the weather. Let's go back to the KSBI Forecast Center real quickly, and we're going to look at this. Temperatures outside. It's 56 degrees right now in the Oklahoma City area, 70 down near Roff and Ada and Fitzhugh and all those wonderful areas, 53 in Woodward. Brandon, go ahead and go to the next graphic for me, sir. And right now, live from Sayre, which is 120 miles away from Oklahoma City on our State Cam network. Well, we do have some storms out in the Texas Panhandle. Let's go ahead and look at this. This is from Sayre earlier. Let's check out Storm Sentinel, Brandon, if you could. And there you go, a little bit of rain out there in the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles. Let's check out that 7-day forecast. Let these ladies help me real quickly. We do have some rain chances in the forecast for the next few days. Here you go. Holler off those top temperatures.
60. 68. 67. 70. 71. 70.
All right, they did very well, and the chances of rain at about 50% for tomorrow and about 20% headed into Sunday. Weather pattern has changed just a little bit with some storm chances. All right, who's going to win?
Rock!
I bet if I asked the other cheer squad, they'd say something else.
Probably. Rock!
probably. All right, back to you guys for now.
They better stay Roff with those colors they've got on. We're just moments away from tip-off. We're going to take a break. Back with more from the State Fair Arena right after this.
To order a VHS or DVD copy of this or any game, please send a $25 check or money order with your name, address, and telephone number to KSBI TV, 1350 Southeast 82nd Street, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73149. Please specify which game you're ordering if you would like a VHS or DVD.
Service is what we specialize in here at Thomas Wire Rope. We are your single-source wholesale distributor for all your wire rope cable, rigging hardware, and manufacture of slings, lifting devices, and cargo handling gear. Plus, we're the largest distributor in the Southwest with the largest inventory. The more you know about us, the better we can serve you. Thomas Wire Rope, performance you can depend on. We deliver, but others promise.
Are you getting enough fiber in your diet? To get the 25 to 30 grams of daily fiber you need for ongoing good health, what else would you have time for? That's why there's Fiber Choice, the chewable fiber supplement. Each bottle contains 180 grams of fiber. You'd need more than 3 bottles of fiber caplets at 3 times the price to get the same amount, which makes Fiber Choice the smart choice for your busy lifestyle. Fiber Choice, now in assorted fruit chewable tablets and hard candy drops.
Are you in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, but your credit is not that good? At Guaranteed Auto Credit, we can help. Our credit guidelines are simple. As long as you are 18 years old, have a small down payment, and you are breathing, then you are approved. It doesn't matter how many repos or bankruptcies you've had. At Guaranteed Auto Credit, we'll finance anyone.
So file your taxes at Guaranteed Auto Credit and receive a free warranty and free roadside assistance. So bring in your W-2s and drive home today.
Beginning March 2nd, the best in the world are playing.
For pride, for country, for baseball.
The World Baseball Classic, March 2nd to the 20th.
For games and times, visit our website, ksbitv.com. The World Baseball Classic on Oklahoma's sports station, KSBI TV.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by AT&T and Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank, member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond. Both lineups have just been introduced, so you see a big wide shot of the big house. The Okeene fans are here, ready to cheer their team on. The Whippets, they're called. And there you see Roff, the Tigers, ready to jump center and get this game underway. And
well, Myron, it's going to be real easy to notice just right there as the two teams shake hands. The guys in black and gold, exactly the starters we expected. Not very big, the biggest man on the floor, C.J. Stewart, number 40, a 6'1 senior, but they're facing 6'8", 6'5", and 6'3" on the other side. Their quickness is going to have to get it done for the second-ranked Tigers.
Well, I'll tell you what, right off the bat, Dirk Parker, 5'11", jumping up against Zach London, 6'5". London in the white gets the tip for Okeene. And we start off underway, man-to-man defense. And they go inside right away. We got a turnover. Size against quickness maybe here in this ball game.
And quickly, Okeene's going to settle in a man defense against Roff. Try and beat him with the quickness that way.
Shot off the mark by Parker. London with the board. Okeene goes the other way.
Going to be very interesting to see how that size benefits Okeene with a big rebounding margin on both ends of the floor, offensive and defensive. So far, it's worked defensively. Offensively, we haven't seen.
Cross-court pass, and they're daring him to shoot. He says, okay, I'll do it. And he knocks it down. Drew Westfall.
You don't have to rebound those.
No, you don't. Drew Westfall says, okay, I'll take it. You're going to give it to me. They've got a 3-0 lead.
Westfall is a guy that hit the winning free throw with 2 seconds left to knock out Beaver in the first round of the, not the first round, but the quarterfinal here of the state tournament.
Shot shot is off the mark, but there for the putback, the air ball by C.J. Stewart, but Atlee Kyle puts it back. 3-2, Okeene with the lead on Roff.
None of the trees there to rebound the basketball, and Atlee Kyle made the most of it.
You can tell Okeene's decision. They want to go inside. London, shot is off the mark. And Parker lost control of it.
I am really excited about watching this young man, Darth Parker. You see him close up there, 5'11" senior, averaging 20.2 points a game, averages over 5 rebounds. He had 23 in the win over Okarche and 29 against New Lima back in the area tournament. He could put the points up, Myron.
There's the feed inside, but the shot is too high off the backboard by Winston Brown. Had a good look at it, but just put it too hard off the glass.
Good look, but Roff did have a body between him and the glass.
Patrick Blevins' shot is bounced over the glass. Well, that one hit hard off the iron and went flying. Maybe a little bit too much air in the ball.
Yeah, either that or there's a little too much adrenaline flying through these guys. I mean, again, you saw it with Darth Parker carrying the basketball. We saw another one there. You know, this is you see the NCAA tournament, and for those players, when they get to the Final Four, it's their one shining moment. CBS makes that big deal with the song. This is the shining moment for these young men, and you can't help but be a little bit nervous when you get started with the first game in the big house.
Parker, tight defense, loose ball, he regains control. 3-point shot by Kyle is off the front end of the rim. We go the other way. London posting up. Off the glass, he puts it home. Zach London.
Classic, and showed Myron he's got some range. He's a big guy that can come out a little bit, 6'5", catch that ball a little bit out on the blocks, a little further out on the paint, and knock down and use the glass. I love it when a big post player uses the glass on that shot.
Nice speed. Inside, his shot is blocked, and it will Okeene's basketball. Okeene's got a couple lefties in that lineup, and Zach London and Drew Westfall. It's Westfall right there, the basketball.
If you have not guarded many left-handers, it will throw you off a little bit, but shouldn't be a long adjustment for a Roff team that specializes in defense. They only average giving up 36 points a game.
Try to force that one in, and it's going to stay at this end, but I'll tell you what, Okeene forcing that one in. They were lucky to get that back.
And I think Trimmer drew the foul, or maybe it was just out on
of bounds.
Yeah.
Brown posting up and rolls off. Darth Parker with the board.
That full court pressure, again, a thorn in the side. They're making Darth Parker work harder, just getting the ball up the floor. Maybe he won't have nearly as much energy when he gets it down on the offensive end to score.
Trimmer to Parker, 3-point shot, up and good.
And then again, maybe he will.
Darth Parker showing a little range, knocking down to 3. That ties the ball game back up at 5. Westfall already has a 3. He gets it to Brown. Again, he's trying to post up, but C.J. Stewart doing a good job denying the shot. But I'll tell you what.
2 points for Dalen Krause.
Dalen Krause knocks down the J. Puts Okeene back up 7-5.
Krause had 11 yesterday against Beaver in their quarterfinal.
Stewart, he shoots a 3, and it's good. Roff finding the range from long range. C.J. Stewart knocking that one down.
I think we've got us a ball game.
Scores 8-7. Roff on top. Brown with the miss. Puts it right back up as Winston Brown.
9-8.
9-8. Okeene on top of Roff. Dearth, Parker, pass back out, it is blocked. But they're going to say 2 free throws as Atlee Kyle had a shot blocked, but they're going to say he got hacked. Zach London with the foul.
You know, one thing I like, both teams have gotten several players. For Okeene 4, for Roff 3, and make it, well, it's still 3 as Kyle got that 3-pointer, or got that 2-pointer early on, but they're getting a lot of guys involved in scoring early in this game. That's good. There's going to be good byproduct offensively come out of that.
Hits both free throws, and the lead exchanges goes to Roff. They lead 10-9. Both teams off to good starts here. That's Winston Brown, the 6'8" junior post. Trying to feed London. I tell you, London almost picked up a foul with the push in the back.
Well, and C.J. Stewart was coming over to get the basketball. I think he thought either he or one of his teammates had touched it, but they get the call and get the basketball going the other way. Roff's only loss this year, Myron, to the #1 team in Class B, Stringtown, 61-44. Other than that, they're perfect at 28-1.
Well, with Dearth Parker knocking down jumpers like that, you can see why they've only lost 1 game. His 2nd bucket of the game. They lead 12-9. Wardlaw, and we've got a charge.
What a headsy play by Dearth Parker. Again, stood in there and took the blow from the bigger player. And boy, every coach in America loves when they've got guys out there on the floor that'll take the charge, especially when they'll take the charge against a bigger player.
Well, he seems excited about it as well. So they get the basketball, and they've got a 3-point lead. Parker with a deep 3. That one's off the front of the iron. It's saved, but right to Winston Brown, so Okeene goes the other way. Another lefty. They got 3 on their starting lineup, but that shot is off the mark by Brady Wardlaw.
I'm not so sure Wardlaw isn't ambidextrous, because he's been handling the ball when he's had it, mainly with the right hand. Dribbles right, shoots left.
Parker misses that one. Not sure his coach liked that shot.
And now he's showing the left-handed dribble.
Man-to-man defense continues for Roff. They're always looking inside to try to get the ball to Winston Brown. So Brown says, I'll step out and take a 15-footer. It's off the mark. We'll go the other way.
Well, Derek Farrell saying, hold on to it. Let's take 1 shot here to finish out the period.
Yep, final 20 seconds of the first quarter. And Roff has a 12-9 lead in the basketball. Parker comes to get it. London's going to try to get it out of his hands. They try to double team. They do. And we've got a foul on Drew Westfall.
And I can't imagine Shane Feely's going to be too happy about that. Although they're going to inbound it, that's not a problem.
Yeah, 4 seconds, still enough time to get a shot up. We'll see what the Tigers come up with play-wise. Got to believe Parker's going to be involved in it. That's Jason Trimmer with the deep 3. It's off the front of the iron, and that's the end of the first quarter. Roff leading by 3, 12-9 after 1 quarter. Both teams knocking down some open jumpers. We're going to take a break as well. Second quarter action coming up in just a moment. You're watching KSBI TV, Oklahoma Sports Station.
Experience the power of 12. Now at Taco Mayo, pick 12 items including refreshing Coca-Cola for only $10. Try a crispy taco, beef soft taco, or bean burrito. Dig into a bowl of refried beans or Mexicali rice. Try a tostada, potato locos, or a cinnamon twist. The power of 12 has arrived. Mix and match 12 items for $10, including refreshing Coca-Cola. It's choices by the dozen from Taco Mayo. We won't be outfreshed.
If you're planning on building or buying a new home, make the smart choice. Use a certified professional builder.
Honey, we need to make a decision on who's going to build our new home.
Well, you know my buddy Joe builds part-time.
I don't think so. I've done some research. I think we should use a certified professional builder. They have to have insurance, and that protects us. And they must be a member of the local Home Builders Association.
Honey, you're right as usual. Let's use a certified professional builder.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the redesigned Dodge Ram 1500. With an all-new interior for more comfort and an improved suspension for a better ride, Dodge. Grab life by the horns. And Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond. And New Sound has a highly trained and experienced staff waiting to serve you. New Sound offers personalized service and has a lab on site. Call New Sound today at 1-888-755-6557. Located in Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Norman, and Woodward. We're ready for the second quarter to get underway. There's a Whippet cheerleader, or cheerleaders. Their ball club trailing, though, 12-9, as Roff has the ball to start the second quarter.
Myron, neither one of these teams are going to play a whole lot of players, but each has put in one sub to start the second period. You've got Xavier Sato in here for Roff. He's a 6'2 junior forward. And Sean Fuller, 6-foot junior guard, has joined the Whippet lineup.
Winston Brown misses, but there's the miss, another rebound, and it will stay on this end. And it's almost as if Shane Feely, the Okeene coach, said, hey, let's go inside. Winston Brown got it immediately, missed the shot, but got a good look at it.
I don't blame him. I'd get in there too.
Well, and they go inside again. This time Drew Westfall does not miss it. Nice inbounds play as he got the tip.
Both teams have primarily stayed in the man-to-man. Roff went into a kind of a matchup zone. Few possessions there in the first period.
And they picked up the pressure Okeene has with their defense.
Quickness for the guys from Roff against size for the guys in white from Okeene. It's going to be the theme of the night, and quickness has an edge right now.
Well, Winston Brown is not coming out, and we've got they're going to say, just lost control of the ball. Notice on Okeene on their defense, Winston Brown's not coming out of that lane. So when Roff does drive, he's going to be there to contest the shot.
That's pretty good safety to have against the drive.
Yep,
he'll block out the sun for some of these guys.
Again, they're looking to try to get it inside to him. Sean Fuller there, number 10 with the basketball.
And 6'1" C.J. Stewart's doing a pretty good job on his 6'8" counterpart.
Westfall with the miss. Brown with the save, and Fuller gets it, so Okeene has another possession.
Here's where the size, tapping the ball around, keeps the possessions alive.
And we've got an illegal screen against Okeene. That's Dalen Krause, called for the foul.
By number 11, Dalen Krause is first.
So Roff with the basketball and a 1-point lead.
Not a lot of fouls in the game, 4 so far on Okeene, and Roff has yet to register their first penalty in that area. They're playing a really clean game.
There they are. I'll tell you what, Winston Brown, he was just daring. I mean, said, I dare you to shoot it, Adley Kyle. And first time he didn't, second time he did. And they say they're going to give him a 2 action instead of a 3, so it's 14-11.
Well, Kyle's got his average, 6 points. He came in averaging 5.9.
And this time we've got a foul on the inside. They're going to call Xavier Sato on the foul. Back into the ball game is Zach London. And he's replacing Dalen Krause.
His first team foul number 1.
Little extra size with London coming back in the game.
Fuller takes the inbounds pass, and in one motion he scores.
Second time they've scored off the inbounds play, Myron. That's something that size again will help you out with.
Parker challenges the big guy, doesn't get the roll, almost gets the rebound, but we go the other way. And they're going to call him for Okeene. Yeah. Put that hand underneath the basketball.
And we've talked about it during all of our broadcasts during the regular season. Point of emphasis in the college game and certainly passed down to the high school officials. And a reminder again, in the lower class, you play with the 2 officials versus the 3 that you see in the upper classes.
Kyle says you better guard me. He say, what? You give it to me, I'll take it, I'll hit it. That's 2 in a row, and he's going to make the big guys think about a second time about leaving him open.
And he got credit for the 3 that time.
And they're going to say Jason Trimmer got a piece of the ball, so it's going to stay on this end of the court. I don't think Derek Farrell is buying it, though.
No, he doesn't want to. And you know what? I'm not necessarily buying that one. Now, the one earlier they gave to Roff that Stewart was chasing down, I did think they had tapped. So it evens out in the course of a ball game.
Parker gets the steal. He's going to the hole. Nice shot. Gets the foul. Doesn't get the bucket, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. That's a nice steal, nice take by Dearth Parker.
Dearth Parker's a tremendous player. Considered going into this tournament one of the top players in the field of the Class A state championships, and he's done nothing to discourage that so far. He's got a teammate that's pretty hot right now, though, in Atlee Kyle.
Yeah, he's knocked down 2 straight jumpers. And Parker knocks down the free throw. And into the ball game, Patrick Blevins to Roff, replacing Xavier Cito. And he knocks the second one down. 19-13, Roff on top of Okeene, and Okeene says, let's talk it over. 30-second timeout called by Shane Feely, and they're going to talk this over. We're going to talk it over as well. Let's take a break. 19-13 as you see the replay here. Back with more right after this.
With AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, you get your favorite winter sports delivered. Whether it's streaming video or just looking up stats, you get the speed you need at the price you want. So get AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, now just $12.99 a month when you order online. Go online and sign up today. The new AT&T, your world delivered.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Compassionate Care Hospice, your hospice care specialist that is family-owned and operated right here in Oklahoma City. And AT&T and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education earn free college tuition. Oklahoma's Promise, OLAP, makes it possible. 8th, 9th, and 10th grade students whose family income is $50,000 or less and who agree to meet certain academics and conduct standards can earn free college tuition. For more information, call 1-800-858-1840 or go to www.okpromise.org. And Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank, member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond.
Myron, some interesting offensive production numbers. You look at Okeene, that's going to inbound the ball here. 5 different players have scored. Only Westball has scored more than once. He's got 5. You look at Roff, boy, Atlee Kyle and Dearth Parker carrying the load offensively right now for the Roff Tigers.
No doubt about it, and they have knocked down some open shots. Sean Fuller trying to answer with a 3 of his own, but it's off the mark. So we go the other way, and the ball back in the hands of Dearth Parker. He's got a clear out, and they're going to call him as a charge. Whoa! I think it's a good call. He stuck the left hand out. Drawing the charge there, number 11, Dalen Krause. I think that arm got away from Dearth Parker. He kind of cleared out a little bit. And, well,
we're going to see the replay of it here, whether he did clear out. Yeah, he got the arm in the chest. Good call by the officials, but a quick turnover.
That's right, and Parker gets it back. He misses the shot in the paint, though. We go the other way. So we're still 19-13.
And I'm going to give Krause again credit for having drama lessons. Because that hand didn't have a whole lot of force, but boy, he went back in a hurry.
Well, if you do it in front of the official, he's going to give it to you, though.
Always helps to take a drama course.
Another fall. Westfall's shot is off.
I'm tremendously impressed with C.J. Stewart. 6'1" senior's really hanging in there in the paint against the much bigger Whippets.
Oh, he's pretty thick. He's got a nice low base to him. A save by Kyle. Gets it back. He's knocked down a couple shots. Patrick Blevins thought about it, but said a little bit too deep. So we reset. Parker looking to make a move. He does. Puts up a shot high off the glass. No good. Westfall with the board. He gives it up to Wardlaw.
That's called having a blind spot, which Parker had when he took that shot and was just hoping he was going to draw the iron.
Little motion. Zach London. He puts up the shot. It's off the mark. Under 3 minutes to go here before the half, and Roff with a 6-point lead. And they got it for carrying it. Back into the ball game coming for Okeene is Winston Brown. And to the bench, Zach London.
And while Brown was over there on the bench, I'm going to guess he had a conversation with Shane Feely. He's saying, Winston, there's nobody out there as tall as you. Get that ball, keep it up, and put it in.
Well, he's trying to post up. The Stewart's doing a pretty good job pushing him off the block. And Trimmer's going to be called for the foul, hacking Brady Wardlaw. So he'll shoot a couple free throws. That is the second foul for Trimmer.
I was wrong, just the first. Second team, all right, third team foul.
Brady Wardlaw.
Spring music.
Those are the first points of the ball game for Wardlaw, who came in the leading scorer for the Whippets, but boy, they have been spreading the basketball around. He becomes the sixth player to score.
That one good as well. Parker being guarded closely. Picked up his dribble. Oh, nice crossover. Puts the shot up, doesn't score, gets it back. He does not score again, but he gets the foul. Nice crossover move there by Xavier Cito. He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Sato is really the sixth man on this Roff team. Been very valuable through the course of the season, and wow, he wowed everybody with that move.
If he can knock down a couple of free throws, the first one's off the mark. The score is 19-15. Roff leading.
They haven't had a lot of free throws. That was the first miss in the game.
And he missed the second, but it's Kyle on the rebound. So they get another look at it. Stewart to Kyle. And it's too long, but he's going to be fouled on this shot attempt by Winston Brown. And that's what knocking down a couple of open jumpers will do for you. People rush you. Is it a 3 or a 2?
I think it's a 3. Yep. 3 shots. He was, it was close, but he looked like he was behind the line, and that's exactly what the official ruled. He went over and they had a brief conference. Again, tough for the other official to see from the other corner of the floor, but they agreed on it.
And he knocks down the first of 3 free throws. That makes it 20-15. Roff leading.
10 points now for Kyle. He is just about to double his scoring average.
You heard it if you didn't see it. Nothing but net. So let's see if he can make the trifecta. Like I say, hitting 3 in a row is tough. But they get the ball right back.
Well, the quickness is outboarding the Whippets here on the free throw situations.
Trimmer, Jason Trimmer, I think he was looking for the foul. Instead, he got the bucket. And there's a 4-point play. 23-15, Roff on top of Okeene. shot off the mark as Westfall to put it back.
Rebound put back by number 21, Drew Westfall.
Well, Size gets a little revenge there.
6-point game, and we've got a steal on the play. Sean Fuller with the steal. It's a loose ball. Let's see what we got. We've got a foul. I think they're going to get Fidu on the foul. Yes, we do. Xavier Fidu is going to be called for the foul. Just the 4th team foul, so no free throws to be shot.
The second 4th team foul.
Trimmer misses on the steal attempt. The 15-footer is off the mark by Wardlaw. We're under a minute. Let's see if they pull it out for one. Almost a steal there by Wardlaw. They get to Parker, who's their best ball handler. And they are going to basically go for one with a 6-point lead.
Well, the question is, are they going to try and get it into Durst's hands or get it into the hands of Adley Kyle? Those have been the two hot guys. They're both out there on the right wing. Now, Parker handling the ball back in the middle.
Let's see if it ends up coming back to Parker. Here's the screen being set for him, and we got a timeout. Well, actually, a 5-second call. Yes, they got a 5-second call because he didn't dribble. So, boy, you hate that if you're Raw. If you ran about almost a minute off the clock.
Well, yeah, you worked so hard to get the last shot. Now you turn it over and give the Whippets a quick opportunity with the 6 seconds.
Wardlaw with the hard push. Fuller with the three. He's got it. Sean Fuller knocks down the three, and that's how we end the first half on a Sean Fuller three-pointer for the Whippets of Okeene. But Roff still leading 23-20. We still got a half to go, folks.
Well, and in the first half, Myron, it is amazing to see this Roff team. I mean, I had heard about how good they were both in scoring and also how good they were playing as a unit, and they're able to do that. They're able to take on the 3 big trees in there from Okeene simply because of the way they play.
Well, Sean Fuller knocking down that three. It makes it 23-20. Roff leading Okeene, but Okeene going to the locker room with a little bit of momentum. Right now, let's send it over to Brenda Bennett, who's got a special guest.
All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're here with Bill Southern, AT&T. It's an exciting night. A little warm in here, isn't it?
A little warm. I'm glad to be here at the KSBI today.
Oh, well, we are so glad to be teamed up with AT&T. KSBI, as you know, reaches most of the state of Oklahoma as well as AT&T, right?
Yes, it does. And we're deploying all the time, running out some fiber to the cables as well as all the region's cables.
And we've got a great deal. I mean, this is an incredible deal. Listen up. If you're still on dial-up, listen to this deal. It's what, $12.99?
$12.99. You can go online to www.thenewATD.com. It's $12.99. If you don't have cable, call 1-877-YOU-ASK AT&T. It's $14.99 for high-speed internet access.
You cannot beat that.
You cannot beat that at all. It's great access.
And you get to bundle up all your bills in one if you want.
You can. It's a great time right now. It's bundling services. It can save you a lot of money from your local access, internet, long distance, as well as Dish Network. It can save you up to 30% on your services right now.
Listen, guys, I mean, that's a big deal. All your stuff in one easy payment. You can also do your singular and, as you said, your Dish and your AT&T and your high-speed all in one.
You sure can. It's also, the main thing is save you a lot of money.
Lots of, we love that, don't we?
Sure do.
All right. AT&T, we appreciate you guys, and we need to get back to Myron and Robert. Guys?
All right, thanks, Brenda. We're at halftime, and good ball game. Roff leading Okeene 23-20, and fans from both schools are here enjoying the atmosphere and the fun that is the state tournament at the Big House, the State Fair Arena here in Oklahoma City. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with halftime festivities right after this.
Okay. To order a VHS or DVD copy of this or any game, please send a $25 check or money order with your name, address, and telephone number to KSBI TV, 1350 Southeast 82nd Street, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73149. Please specify which game you're ordering if you would like a VHS or DVD.
0% financing is back. Announcing 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV, which could save you up to $10,000 in interest. Save on Ram Mega Cab, the world's largest cab, and Dakota with best-in-class overall interior room. Save on Durango with available 8-passenger seating and the 5-star rated Grand Caravan with exclusive snow and go. 0% is back. Get 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV. Hurry, offer ends February 28th.
Experience the power of 12. Now at Taco Mayo, pick 12 items including refreshing Coca-Cola for only 10 bucks. Try a crispy taco, beef soft taco, or bean burrito. Dig into a bowl of refried beans or Mexicali rice. Try a tostada, potato locos, or a cinnamon twist. The power of 12 has arrived. Mix and match 12 items for 10 bucks, including refreshing Coca-Cola. It's choices by the dozen from Taco Mayo. We won't be outfreshed.
With AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, you get your favorite winter sports delivered. Whether it's streaming video or just looking up stats, you get the speed you need at the price you want. So get AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, now just $12.99 a month when you order online. Go online and sign up today. The new AT&T, your world delivered.
KSBI TV and OCCC are proud to bring you the High School Swimming Championship, Saturday, March 4th. Watch as the most talented young swimmers in the state of Oklahoma compete for state titles in their events. OCCC is enrolling now for mid-spring and spring fast-track classes. Call 682-7580 for more information. The High School Swimming Championships, exclusively on KSBI TV, Oklahoma's sports station.
Welcome back. Halftime of the Class A boys semifinals. State tournament going on. Myron Patton, Robert Allen with a special guest in between us here, Rick Cobb, both from the Oklahoma State Regents. And you got a new program going on called Oklahoma's Promise, OLAP. Kind of explain that to us, what that's all about.
Yeah, Oklahoma's Promise, OLAP, which stands for Oklahoma Higher Learning Access Program, has been in existence for quite a few years now. And it's a unique program that offers free tuition for high school students if their family's income is under $50,000.
Now, how do students get involved in something like this if they want to?
Okay, to sign up for OLAP, students need to apply during their 8th, 9th, or 10th year of 8th grade, 9th grade, or 10th grade year of school. And there's an application form to fill out. They have to meet certain academic requirements. And then there are conduct requirements that go along with OLAP participation, like staying out of trouble, staying off drugs, not being in gangs, attending school regularly, and so on.
Interesting that you apply 8th, 9th, and 10th grade years. That certainly allows you to get into the program, and I'm guessing be monitored as you prepare, make your final preparations for college.
Yeah, absolutely. The idea is that when students are at that age, 14, 15, 16 years old, they need to be thinking about the academic requirements, not only that'll get them into college, but that'll help them be successful. So they're taking college preparatory classes in high school. They have to keep a 2.5 GPA in high school to remain in the OLAP program.
Well, and Rick, one other thing too is, what do the scholarships cover? Because I mean, we're familiar, there are thousands, millions of dollars that students earn each year in the state in scholarships. What does the OLAP program cover?
OLAP covers basically the tuition for students at any 2-year college or 4-year university in the state of Oklahoma, public college or university, that is. If it's a private accredited college, then it would cover a portion of their tuition. Now, for expenses like housing, books, other academic fees, students have to find other means to pay for that, but we recommend that once they get past 10th grade, they look at other financial aid opportunities that are available.
Now, we got a large high school audience, obviously. If I'm listening to this, I want to get involved, what do I do?
Okay. One thing you can do is check at www.okpromise.org. That's the website for Oklahoma's Promise, OLAP. There's an application students can download at that website. Every high school counseling office in the state has these programs available. We do a lot of presentations around the state to try to publicize OLAP as well. I also wanted to give you some numbers real quick. The schools that are in today's game, Roff has 34 current students signed up for OLAP.
Wow.
And Okeene has 36. So they're behind on the scoreboard at halftime, but
but Okeene's got the lead with OLAP.
They got the lead with OLAP.
Now, any kind of deadline that they got to get all this done?
Yeah, they need to get registered and signed up by June 30th of their 10th grade year.
Well, good. Sounds like a good program, and we appreciate you stopping by to let us know about it.
All right, one last thing is there's a hotline students can call, or parents, 1-800-858-1840. And they can get, like I said, there's information available on our website.
Sounds good.
Appreciate you having me on.
Hey, thanks.
Rick, appreciate it.
Rick Cobb joining us here. Tell us about a great program. We're at halftime. Both teams are back out on the court and getting ready for the second half. We're going to hit a break. We'll come back with more right after this.
To order a VHS or DVD copy of this or any game, please send a $25 check or money order with your name, address, and telephone number to KSBI TV, 1350 Southeast 82nd Street, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73149. Please specify which game you're ordering if you would like a VHS or DVD.
Experience the power of 12. Now at Taco Mayo, pick 12 items including refreshing Coca-Cola for only $10. Try a crispy taco, beef soft taco, or bean burrito. Dig into a bowl of refried beans or Mexicali rice. Try a tostada, potato locos, or a cinnamon twist. The power of 12 has arrived. Mix and match 12 items for $10, including refreshing Coca-Cola. It's choices by the dozen from Taco Mayo. We won't be outfreshed.
With AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, you get your favorite winter sports delivered. Whether it's streaming video or just looking up stats, you get the speed you need at the price you want. So get AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, now just $12.99 a month when you order online. Go online and sign up today. The new AT&T, your world delivered.
0% financing is back. Announcing 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV, which can save you up to $10,000 in interest. Save on Ram Mega Cab with the world's largest cab, and Dakota with best-in-class overall interior room. Save on Durango with available 8-passenger seating, and the 5-star rated Grand Caravan with exclusive snow and go. 0% is back. Get 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV. Hurry, offer ends February 28th.
Watch KSBI TV for behind-the-scenes Academy Award coverage. Saturday, March 4th for a special preview with movie critic Richard Roper. And Sunday, March 5th for live coverage from the red carpet. Only on KSBI TV. Don't miss it.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the redesigned Dodge Ram 1500. With an all-new interior for more comfort and an improved suspension for a better ride, Dodge. Grab life by the horns. And Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank, member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond. And we're about ready for the second half to get underway. Okeene will have the ball first. Let's get after it.
Myron, numbers very, very close, as you might expect. Okeene shooting 40%, Roff 39% from three-point range. And there goes one that misses. 2 of 4 for Okeene, 3 of 7 for Roff. Rebounds, 12-11 in favor of Roff. Free throws, 6 of 9 for Roff, 2 for 2 for Okeene. And turnovers, Okeene's turned it over 7 times to Roff 5.
Well, they've got 8 now because that last one, a run out by Atlee Kyle. As he's having a pretty good offensive game, he scores to give Roff a 5-point lead. Zach London shot rolls off, and there's Kyle on the rebound.
Kyle actually 13 points, and again, we're talking about a guy that averages 5.9.
Cito rebounds the miss by Parker, but his shot was blocked.
Winston Brown flexing his muscles underneath.
Three-pointer is a little bit too long, and we've got a foul inside as C.J. Stewart's called for the push. That push helping him get the rebound. Second half, just a minute into it. There you see the score, 25-20.
C.J. Stewart might look at that referee and say, do you see what I'm going up against in here? I should be allowed 1 push. Each time the ball goes up, I get 1 push.
Dalen Krause puts up a shot. He's fouled by Parker, so he'll have a couple free throws. Second foul of the night for Parker.
Fouls on Dirk Parker. The second.
A couple quick fouls here, and see if anybody gets into the 1-and-1. That's first and 2 for Krause. He knocks it down.
Well, Krause is a very good shooter. He's a 30% three-point shooter on the season.
Second one good as well.
Shoots up in the high 70s on his free throws and showed it there.
Sidhu getting the start here in the second half. Stewart trying to knock down a three, misses. Winston Brown with the rebound.
Now, he did knock down a three in the first half, so there's a guy that's doing the bulk of the work in the paint for Rob, but he can go out and take that three-pointer. He's 1 for 2 now from three-point range.
Winston Brown misses. London and Kyle, they're calling a jump ball. The arrow points toward Roff.
I'm still wondering where the ball was tied.
It almost could have been a over-the-back call there, but Parker trying to create something, gives it to Tremor. He puts up a little 15-footer. It's off the mark. Roff with the loose ball. But Wardlaw with the steal, and we have got they're talking. They're going to call it a jump ball situation. Actually, they're going to call a foul.
Now, Derek Farrell over there on the bench wanted a quick timeout. He couldn't get that. But it's still going to work out for the Tigers.
Call a foul on Zach London.
And a lot of fans have always wondered when a guy dives in on that, why there isn't a foul call.
Whoa! The miss by Parker, but that's Sidhu with the follow. 27-22. Back to a 5-point lead by Roff. Brown, shot's too long, but London lost the ball, almost had a rebound. Sidhu, back to Tremor. Well, Kyle's hit a few of those. He fakes that one, though. Well, we got Kyle over in the corner, wide open. They didn't see him. They see him this time, and he takes it off the mark. And we're going to have a foul on Xavier Sidhu.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, Myron, this Okeene defense leaving Brown in the paint. It's really kind of like a matchup box and one. Guys do go with guys. There are matchups there.
He doesn't really leave the paint, though.
But he does not leave the paint. And the one guy that is able to get open the easiest, obviously, is C.J. Stewart, but they've started coming out to get him. They're convinced now he is a threat from out there beyond the arc with a three-point shot.
Well, Kyle's hit some, too. He's knocked down some open shots also. They're trying to get the ball to Brown. They can't do it, so pulling up for the shot, Dalen Krause.
Krause now has 6 points in the ball game. Westfall leads Okeene with 7.
Working on the C.J. Stewart. You see, that's Kyle open again.
Yeah. One of those guys will be open, Kyle or Stewart, the way they're playing this. Really kind of a box and one matchup.
Parker, floater, gets it to fall. 5-point cushion again for Roff. And you just avoided a 5-second call there by taking that one dribble. Shot is up, off the mark. That's John Peters, 6'1" senior, into the ball game now for Okeene, who just missed that shot, number 15.
Man, you can kind of give Peters a break there, but boy, if you're Shane Feely over there, you expect shots that open, that range to go down. That was a really good look, of course, for a guy coming in cold, first playing time in the game off the bench.
Westfall has knocked down a 3 or 2 here in this game. And they've got Peters on the illegal screen. We're going to go the other way. And looks like Shane Feely is going to put Zach London right back into the ball game, replacing Peters.
Not a lot of fouls in this game, Myron. Not a lot of senseless turnovers. This game's been pretty clean by both sides. These are two really well-coached teams. There's no doubt about that.
Parker looking for a 3. Atlee Kyle is most open in the corner when they run their sets, because Brown does not want to come out on him. And there he is in the corner, wide open, but he misses. He's most open on that corner for whatever. I mean, Brown does not want to come out.
He's open down on the right corner. If they go left side, a lot of times it's been Stewart coming out there open.
Westfall misses, but follows his own shot, misses again. There's London to put it back, and there's that size showing up right there. 3 chances, and they finally score.
But they've been few and far between. Amazingly, this smaller Roff lineup, with their quickness, their hustle, has done a pretty good job on the boards.
Parker with a deep 3. It's off the mark. Dalen Krause tracks it down, but he loses it, and it's going to stay this way. It was off trimmer. Into the ball game is Patrick Blevins replacing Sidhu for Roff.
In fact, rebounds are exactly even right now at this stage. And Myron, going into this game, you would have never bet that.
Well, they've done a good job battling down low, and that's going to be a backcourt.
Well, you know what? Dalen Krause did a pretty good job. He realized the minute he touched it, it was over and back. He let the Roff player get his hand on it, and the official said, no, over and back.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I give Dalen Krause really a smart heads-up play on his part.
He tried to bait him into it. There's the feed into Parker, who goes down low. He scores. And we've got a foul on Dalen Krause down low. That time they took Dirk Parker on the block, and he scores.
Count the basket. Count the foul.
That makes it 31-26. Roff leading. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That was a good job by Parker to get the ball to go, to get a strong shot up, because there's no doubt. I mean, the contact was there, and it was made as he was shooting the basketball. This guy's a very good free throw shooter. And he is now, with that 3-point play, to 12 points on the ball game. Again, he averages just over 20.
London, 15-footer, is off the front of the rim. Parker with the board.
Parker with a quickness coming across the paint.
And he put the shot up and he scores. Dirk Parker, big-time play. The foul on Sean Fuller for Okeene.
Well, we talked, his reputation coming into the tournament was that he was one of the most exciting players. You see him go up, get the shot on the runner, knocks it down, gets the free throw to boot.
We got a timeout in the action, 34-26. Roff on top, back with more in just a few.
0% financing is back. Announcing 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV, which could save you up to $10,000 in interest. Save on Ram Mega Cab, the world's largest cab, and Dakota with best-in-class overall interior room. Save on Durango with available 8-passenger seating and the 5-star rated Grand Caravan with exclusive snow and go. 0% is back. Get 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV. Hurry, offer ends February 28th.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank, member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond. And Compassionate Care Hospice, your hospice care specialist that is family-owned and operated right here in Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma State Regents for a higher education. Earn free college tuition. Oklahoma's Promise, OLAP, makes it possible. 8th, 9th, and 10th grade students whose family income is less than $50,000 or less and who agree to meet certain academic and conduct standards can earn free college tuition. For more information, call 1-800-858-8888. 1840 or go to www.okpromise.org. Free throw attempt here for Dirth Parker to complete the three-point play. He's got it, and they've got I believe, the biggest lead of the night, 35-26, a 9-point cushion.
Well, back-to-back old-fashioned three-point plays by Parker, and he is certainly living up to his advance.
Westfall misses.
Look how many black shirts get down there, scramble, and get in the mix there into the paint.
Atlee Kyle got that one and controlled the rebound. He better get across. He didn't.
And I think Jason Trimmer there kind of got into the
dribble.
Well, into the dribble center. He got it. Really, what he got into was having fun, frustrating Brady Wardlaw. And in reality, what he did was turn the ball over to Okeene.
Yeah, sometimes just go right by a guy. Just go right by.
You talk about being in a zone. Sometimes you need to get out of that zone. He was zoned into messing with a defender.
Well, Okeene has it now. They're going to try to cut into a 9-point deficit. They try to do it with the three. That's off the mark by Wardlaw.
They have done a good defensive job on him. Somebody averages 11.5 points a game, and Wardlaw's only 2 points, 2 from the charity stripe.
We're under a minute to go.
Now here's where that quickness comes into an advantage. When you want to run clock like they do here to get the last shot, you even see Brown coming out from his post under the paint to chase the ball. That's the first time we've seen him come out.
Wardlaw thought he had a steal there. Instead, they said, nope, you got some arm, so we got a foul. So it'll stay on this end. No 1-and-1 yet, though. So they'll have to inbound the ball with 20 seconds to go. The Tigers will.
Don't mind that nearly as much. In the first period, it really hadn't come into play. Zach London, similar situation in the first quarter. I don't want my big guys committing that foul. I don't mind if Wardlaw, who had no fouls on the books, to go ahead and do it.
10 seconds. And they got the ball in the hands who they want, I'm quite sure, and that's Dirth Parker. He's made some plays in his third quarter. He makes another one. Dirth Parker has taken over the last 2 minutes of this quarter, and he's staked Roff to a 12-point lead, 38-26. We've got one more quarter to go, though, so stay right where you are. We're going to take a break. You're watching KSBI TV as you check out Dirth Parker.
Money shot.
And we are Oklahoma Sports Station.
With AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, you get your favorite winter sports delivered. Whether it's streaming video or just looking up stats, you get the speed you need at the price you want. So get AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, now just $12.99 a month when you order online. Go online and sign up today. The new AT&T, your world delivered.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Union Bank, a proud sponsor of Oklahoma athletes. Union Bank, member FDIC. Join our winning team with locations in Oklahoma City and Edmond. And the redesign, Dodge Ram 1500. With an all-new interior for more comfort and improved suspension for a better ride, Dodge. Grab life by the horns. And New Sound is a proud sponsor of Oklahoma high school sports. To schedule your free hearing test or to find out more about our products or services, call New Sound today at 1-888-755-6557. Located in Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Norman, and Woodward.
A couple of quick numbers. We get ready for the start of the fourth period. Roff out shooting Okeene with a big third period, 43% to 29%, and outboarding the bigger Whippets, 20-18, Myron.
Wow, that's some hard work. Okeene starting out where they want to. We've got a foul on Jason Trimmer. Now, is it a three-point shot? Yes, it is. Three-point shot, so Brady Wardlaw is going to have 3 free throws.
Well, so far, that's the only place Brady has scored from. Again, he's the leading scorer by average for Okeene. 2 for 2 at the line and make it 3 for 3. We'll test Myron's theory. Myron has this theory that very hard to see a guy knock down 3 straight free throws. Doesn't happen very often.
No.
I think we've had it broken once or twice this season. Not by Brady, though.
And not jinxing anybody. It's at all levels. At all,
Yeah.
whether it's high school, college, even the NBA. It seems like guys have difficulty knocking down 3 in a row. he gets 2. And to be honest, the ones who do it most often are the girls.
You're right about that. Generally, they're better free throw shooters, at least in a lot of cases. This guy's pretty good.
Oh,
man.
He knifed his way through the defense and put up a soft little shot.
It is Darth Parker time.
He's making plays.
He could be Darth Vader right now for Okeene.
Dalen Krause trying to make a play. He comes up short. Kyle with the rebound. And we've got a jump ball. It will stay with Roff. Their fans thought they should have had a foul, but they're going to get the ball anyway.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about the big house. Nobody's shy about showing their support.
No, I tell you what, both sides, Okeene and Roff, both have a lot of fans here. Both sides are full, and even some on the end lines. Coming out with some full court pressure. The Tigers break it. And we've got a foul. Boy, I tell you what, you heard the swish of the nets. The Parker just knocked down a 3 just for fun. Doesn't count, but he said, I'll take it anyway.
Just a little bit of practice there. With the next foul, Okeene will go, they will put Roff into the bonus.
And just barely getting that ball in bounds, and there it is. Free throws. As we've got a foul just into the ball game for Okeene is Matthew Benham, 9th grader, 6'3", 9th grader, and he picked up the foul. And he's going to go out. And Dalen Krause is back in, number 11. Or actually, Sean Fuller's replaces him. First free throw's good. Kyle knocked down some three-pointers, some outside jumpers in the first half.
Well, the only problem they've had with free throws has been Sato. He missed 2. Everybody else is pretty good at knocking them down. That bodes well for them the rest of the period.
Well, and they've got their biggest lead, 14 points. And we've got a foul on Patrick Blevins, I believe, for Roff. So we'll stay on this end of the court. That's just the 15th foul for Roff. Back in the ball game, replacing Blevins is Xavier Sidu. And almost losing the ball is Westfall. Wardlaw puts up a shot in the paint, misses, but there's London for the putback. Under the 7-minute mark, that gets Okeene back within 12. Trimmer, the pass to Atley, does not score, but he's fouled. He'll have 2 more free throws. I believe it was Fuller on the foul.
Man, this is a guy you really don't want at the free throw line if you're a Whippet fan.
Yeah, he looked pretty comfortable on those last 2 he just took. And he knocks it down.
You don't get any more comfortable than that from the stripe.
Back
very
to 13
relaxed,
points. Yeah.
Very focused. Golly.
Ripping cords.
Don't you wish you could shoot him that way every time?
Well, you like that when he doesn't touch any rim. Krause comes back and he doesn't touch any rim on that one. It's a 2 though. So it's back to a 12-point lead. Going deep to Parker, who almost loses it over the scorer's table, and they say he stepped out of bounds. And you know what? It was a good call. He was on the line.
Yeah, I thought he was going to walk all the way back down the scorer's table, walk back around, but he just found an empty chair, took the step up.
Well, I want to know, was Brenda or Brady going to take the charge?
No, I think
Did they take the charge?
I think Brenda was in position to take the charge. I'm not sure she was willing to take it. Here we go. Whoa!
Well, Brenda kind of stood in there. I'll give her credit. She stayed in there.
Missed shot by Okeene, rebounded by the man with the basketball there, Darth Parker.
Parker with the feed. Trimmer with the 3 from the corner, off. Fight for the ball, Westfall gets it. Stays a 12-point game. And where's it go? It's gonna go to Roff. There's a case you might want to just pick it up and try to get it to a guard. Still a lot of time left, though. Just under 6 minutes, a 12-point deficit for Okeene. But they got to get stops.
Yeah, but you're trying to score a lot of points against a team who averages giving up just 36.
Trimmer breaks the pressure himself.
They're
almost
still
lost it.
Byron, they're still hoping to get their defensive average.
Stewart with the soft floater, it goes. C.J. Stewart, I'll tell you what, they're spreading the court, which will favor a smaller team like Roff. The shot is short by Wardlaw. 2-on-1. Sidhu to Kyle, he loses it. And it's going to stay on this end.
Boy, a lot of hustle by the guys in white, but it seems like they keep running around. It's almost like they're running around in circles. Roff is really taking control. They're the calm team right now. And a lot of breaks, just as this one going out of bounds, seem to be, well, except there. Somebody took a wrong turn on the inbounds play.
Well, Parker was looking to get a screen. Trimmer said, no, you're open right there, here. So we'll go the other way.
Well, that's like the quarterback who thought his receiver was going to run a flag and ran a post. Doesn't work out.
Winston Brown, number 33, back into the lineup for Okeene, along with Matthew Benham. High-low with Benham feeding Brown. They score.
That is just Brown's second basket in the game. He has 4 points now. He's a guy you thought Okeene would have really honed in on and forced the ball to.
Parker says, I got a three. He misses. And we've got a foul. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking over at the Roff bench, and their coach, Derek Farrell, says, you know what, let's run some clock. He didn't like that quick shot by Parker.
No.
We've got a foul in any case on Atlee Kyle, so Winston Brown will be shooting a 1-and-1 for Okeene. They're down by 12, they need these. And it's in and out, Kyle with the board.
And that's what I was afraid of. Talking about Winston Brown there, a lot of times those big guys aren't the best guys to have at the line. A little bit of a flat free throw attempt there.
Yeah. Well, Parker's been awfully good here in the second half. He's going to be shooting a 1-and-1, not a double bonus, but he's been pretty good the second half.
Well, one of the guys, it's the glue for Okeene, Dalen Krause. It's his fourth personal. He's going to go to the bench. And this guy's not a good guy you want to see at the line either if you're in white and blue.
Well, he missed that one.
Yeah, he sure did. That may be my jinx.
Well, that's what the folks at Roff are saying right now. Westfall, deep three. He's got it. Drew Westfall with the deep three. It's a 9-point game. 46-37, still 4.5 to go in the ball game. They can't get it in bounds, so C.J. Stewart says, let's take a timeout. We're going to take one as well, folks. We got the stage set for an exciting finish. You're watching KSBI TV, Oklahoma Sports Station.
Zero % financing is back. Announcing 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV, which could save you up to $10,000 in interest. Save on Ram Mega Cab, the world's largest cab, and Dakota with best-in-class overall interior room. Save on Durango with available 8-passenger seating, and the 5-star rated Grand Caravan with exclusive snow and go. 0% is back. Get 0% financing for 60 months on every Dodge truck, minivan, and SUV. Hurry, offer ends February 28th.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by AT&T. 4:24 to go in the ball game. Okeene with full court pressure. They're trailing by 9 as Roff leads at 46-37. Dearth Parker on the inbounds. He can run the sideline, won't need to. He gets it inbounds to Xavier Sidhu. He beats the pressure on his own, and he walks.
Yeah.
And he walks. And I tell you what, you want to get it past half court and stop. He got a little excited to try to make a play. That's a lot of time left, over 4 minutes to go.
Well, Myron and I were talking during the timeout. He's convinced this thing's going to narrow down. Well, I think you're going to really have to work if you're Okeene to unnerve these guys in the black jerseys. Well, they have really impressed me.
If I'm looking for Drew Westfall.
And if you can get the ball into Brown, too.
Little high, nice pass by Benham, no good. Westfall with the tip, Westfall with the putback.
Oh, there's your guy.
There's Westfall with the bucket, 46-39.
Height wins there.
Long pass. Stewart beats him to it, and we got a block out of bounds. And I tell you what, I can look at the Roff bench, and he's saying, Coach Farrell says, you know what? Let's bring it back out, folks.
Bring it back out. Gets a break there, though. The shot's blocked out of bounds off Okeene. Now they can set up and burn a little clock if that's exactly what Coach Farrell wants here.
Here's the key guy in the second half for Roff. That's Dareth Parker. Gives it up to Jason Tremor. Parker comes back to get it. And they're going to the fouls already, so we're not going to even let you run clock. So we're going to shoot some free throws, double bonus, and that is the third foul on Brown.
Was that Brown or Westfall?
Westfall.
Yeah. I say only the second.
But it is a double bonus for Roff, so 2 free throws for Patrick Blevins.
Blevins has yet to score.
Still hasn't. 3:31 to go, 7-point lead, Roff.
Averaging 4.6 points a game.
It's the second one to go. It's an 8-point cushion. Let's see, and Wardlaw pulls up 4-3. And the putback by the freshman, Matthew Benham. The ball just kind of laid there. The freshman puts it back in. We've got a 6-point game.
Now, I think Roff thought it was going to get out of bounds. Great hustle by Benham on the play.
Tremor. Parker looked like he wanted to shoot a 3. They put up the shot. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
Foul number 21, that's Drew Westfall.
That's Westfall's third. And there's Coach Farrell. I can just see he's saying, guys, let's run some clock. The clock is our ally.
He's probably saying, let's make some free throws. Parker had missed his last attempt. He's back in stride now. And again, in the ball game, he's actually 5 of 6 from the line.
He's got them both. Back to an 8-point game. We're under 3 minutes to go. Sean Fuller with the 3. It's off the mark. That's Benham. He's gotten some good rebounds, and there's Wardlaw. That's Westfall. He's come through with some big buckets.
Well, this is the young man that last night hit the winning free throws in their quarterfinal game over Beaver. So Westfall's a pressure player, Myron.
Well, I tell you, he's coming through, and the ball's going to go to Okeene. The official said it was off on both the Roff player and the Okeene player. The arrow points to the Whippets. As we look at it again, and
it's a pretty good call.
I think that's a really good call. So Okeene has it with a chance to get to within 4 or maybe 3 with a 3-point play. Here's the key guy, Westfall here. London's back in. He puts up a shot. He scores. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a good finish. It's a 4-point game, 2:15 to go. Loose ball again, and Okeene's got it. Fuller with the 3. He doesn't have it. Got it back. Puts up a shot, and that's a charge. Oh, boy.
Wow. It is again. I think there was good contact there, but I think there was also another good job of making sure the officials saw it. Never hurts to have a little dramatic tendency to you, a little dramatic ability.
And there's some Okeene fans, they don't agree. They're saying Fuller just kind of, I guess, leaned in with that shoulder. So we go the other way, but still the Whippets are within 4 after being down by as many as 14 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you were right. Give you credit. This looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty good finish, and the reason is once Okeene's going to this full court pressure, Roff hadn't responded to it very well here. They've had a hard time with it. And they've really got two guys that I think they trust implicitly when you talk about carrying the ball up the floor, and that's Parker and Trimmer, and they're going to need a little bit of help here. They were getting the long pass. That was helping them earlier, but that's not working anymore.
I think they've kind of, they've kind of rushed some things. I mean, not that you want them to go into a full-fledged stall with 3 minutes to go, but at the same time, you don't want to rush and take a bad shot. I think they took some bad shots that kind of allowed Okeene, kind of left the door open for them to get back in it. And we've still got 2 minutes to go.
Offensively, Drew Westfall and Zach London have been huge, not on first primary attempts, but on secondary and third opportunities on the offensive end. Those guys have come up big.
Well, they get the ball to Trimmer, who is about to lose it. He does. It's going to go to Okeene.
And again, just Parker and Trimmer. Everybody else went down the floor, and Myron, that's not going to work. They got to have some help.
Yep, they've this full court pressure has really bothered Roff in the latter stages of the game. There's Westfall eyeing a three. It's off the mark, but the rebound and fouled. I believe that was Wardlaw in there who got fouled, and he will shoot a 1-and-1.
I think that may be on Parker.
Nope, TJ Stewart.
Assist to the line, Brady Wardlow.
He's got to get that first one to get the second one.
Well, Wardlow on the evening, 4 of 5 at the line. All 4 of his points have been at the free throw line.
That one's off the mark, and we've got a foul on Zach London.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump.
Jump ball, and they're sending it Roff's direction. They got the arrow.
Well, I thought that was a foul.
Boy, for Wardlaw, he's going to regret that miss.
Ball almost stolen by Matthew Benham. CJ Stewart, he scores! CJ Stewart took the hit and still scored. Take the pick on the foul.
Well, there was no drama needed for that. He got hammered.
Yes, he did.
He's still shaking the cobwebs off on this.
Look at that.
Right there, knee to the face. And I think that's where the foul's going to come from. That's going to come from Westfall. That's his 4th.
Well, that's a big one because he's been a big offensive weapon for Okeene to come back. But with just a minute 33 to go, you got to play.
We're going to find out how good CJ Stewart is on pressure free throws.
Looks pretty good to me. Big three-point play, pushes the margin back up to 7. London in the corner. To the freshman Benham. His shot's off the mark. Rebound by Westfall. Wardlaw with the 3. No good. Rebound. London's going to shoot 2.
Well, the ball now is finding its way into Okeene's hands, whether it's inside or the ball bounces outside. The Whippets seem to have the court covered right now. They're getting 2nd, 3rd, 4th opportunities on the offensive end.
My bad, as I would say. I thought that was Zach London on the rebound. It was actually Westfall. He misses the first one.
His first time at the line. He's got 14 points, making 15 with that free throw. He's had a big night.
That's the 4th foul on Stewart, so he's got 4 as well. Some foul trouble. They've got a timeout. 52-46. Roff with the lead late in the ball game, and both sides are up trying to cheer their team on.
Well, the key there in making that 2nd free throw, because now Myron, Ross got to inbound it down on the baseline on the other end. you run your full court press at them again, and so far, here in the final moments of the fourth period, it's been huge. I'm not sure Roff, maybe one time, has been able to get the ball across midcourt since Okeene's had this great series with our full court press.
And there you saw Coach Derek Farrell designing an inbounds play, just get the ball inbounds and across midcourt. And Coach Feely there for Okeene, they're going to stay with that pressure and situation where getting across and then run some clock, wait to get fouled, and go shoot some free throws if you're Roff.
Okeene has not been to the state tournament since 1986, but boy, you look at Shane Feely there, looks very young. He gets to many more state tournaments and runs into Roff many more times, and he'll develop some lines in that face.
Well, here we go. And they're trying to keep the ball out of Dirth Parker's hands. You see denying him. C.J. Stewart, now they get it back to Parker. What's the clock? And almost stolen.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout. And
yeah. Now, my question with that is,
did he have possession of the ball?
Who had the ball when the timeout was called? I think you had the coach over there calling timeout, and that ball was still live.
And I'm looking at Coach Feely for Okeene. He's probably saying the same thing. I mean, he's saying, you got to have possession to call timeout. And I tell you, Dirth Parker did a smart thing. They were about to get a 10-second
just
call.
Throw it and see if you get a deflection, which they looked like they were about to.
Yeah. There's a good Roff fan right there. Nice hair. Makeup job's perfect.
God, I told all my relatives not to show up at the game tonight.
It's state tournament time. Some even bring their TVs to watch it right here on KSBI TV. See the replays and everything.
I know one person has their TV here tonight. I think they've had their TV at every game this year.
Well, we got a couple here right with us, a couple monitors.
Oh, we got a couple monitors, but I think Brady sleeps with that TV.
Inbound, almost lost it. I tell you what, that was close. It's going to stay on this end, though.
And with all the trees and how hard they are playing, every inbound situation is becoming very difficult.
We're at a minute to go. Now you got to foul. You don't want to foul him because he's a good free throw shooter, but you got to do it.
Notice he threw it to the other good free throw shooter.
And there you go. There you pick up the foul.
Well, the young freshman Benham acted like he was upset. I'm not sure he had much of a choice. I think he realized once he committed the foul, though, that 10 was on one of the numbers that Coach Feely said, don't foul 10, don't foul 24. And
I don't think they had much choice. The clock's
I
running.
don't think they did either.
Big free throw. That makes it a 3-possession game. 7-point lead. Parker's been the key figure here in the second half to widen this lead out. And he's got them both. Matthew Benham tries to answer with the three. It's off the mark, rebound by Trimmer, and we've got a foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job. And 21 and 12 were both in the mix there. I think they're going to give that to 12.
Brady Wardlow, yes.
They give it to 21, and he's calling it a night. Talking about Drew Westphal playing with 4 fouls right now. Really has played a tremendous game, Myron.
Yeah, he has. Well, you saw the result. The lead is now up to 9.
That was Trimmer's first free throw for the night.
You heard it. It went down. It's a 10-point lead. 42 seconds to go, and now you got to get up some shots. Wardlaw misses. Rebound by Atlee. Deep pass to C.J. Stewart. He says, no, I'm running clock.
Yeah, he learned a lesson early on.
Splitting the double. He says, I'm still not shooting. Parker almost loses it. Clock's running.
Now,
timeout.
Okeene has quit fouling, but I tell you what, they haven't quit playing.
Nope, they're playing
hard.
And
I admire that.
Well, It's a 10-point deficit with about 16 seconds to go. Does not look good for the Whippets. But they're still dreaming, still trying. Looks like Roff is going to make the state final.
It's a pretty good re-entrance into state championship tournament play for Okeene, having not been here since '86. Never made the title game. They get back with a conference championship this year. They win the quarterfinal game, knocking off Beaver, and this has been a tremendous effort as well. And you look at it, they've got some young players coming up you got to like. Westfall's a junior. Wardlaw's a junior. They're back. Winston Brown, Zach London. Some of these young guys we've seen, Fuller, Peters off the bench, and I've been impressed with Benham, the freshman.
Yeah. Yeah, he has made some plays.
He's a 6'3" freshman, so you bring all these guys back. Shane Feely's going to get to come back to the big house next year. He's got some pretty good guys he'll have the chance to work with again next season.
Roff just 16 seconds away from advancing to tomorrow night's Class A boys final. They'll play the winner of our game next, which will be Frontier and Thomas. Wardlaw puts up a layup. And that's going to do it. Roff is headed to the Class A boys final. They win it 56-48 over Okeene. As both teams put out a lot of effort. But in the end, the Tigers, too much for the Whippets as both teams shake hands. And now they'll go and relax and watch the next game and get ready for tomorrow night's final.
Boy, and it shapes up as a good one. Of course, we've got the second semifinal coming up, but the number 2 seed, the number 2 ranked team advances here in Roff. They'll await the winner of the Thomas Frontier game, but a lot of people anticipating Brett Jackson and Frontier being the favorite in that game, ranked number 1, going against Roff and Dirth Parker, the number 2 team. We could see that tomorrow, but of course Frontier's got to take care of their business.
Yep, yes they do, and that's of course the girls lost earlier today, and so it'll be the guys' job to hold up the honor and try to get Frontier a state championship, and I'm sure their fans are here. We're going to get Roff coach Derek Farrell joining us right now, and he's going to put on the headset and talk to us about his basketball team that's in the state finals. And of course, Coach, first off, congratulations on the win and a second half where you guys kind of took control there in the latter part of the third quarter.
Well, these group of kids are not very big, but they are big in heart. And we've been outsized all year long, and they just stepped up tonight, second half. We've been a second half team all year, and they just came alive and did the job we needed them to do.
Two things. You mentioned the rebounding. They were a much bigger team than you, but you held your own. The boards haven't seen the final stats, but you're at least even. You may have out-rebounded them. And then also the play of Dirth Parker there in that third quarter really got you going.
Yeah, Dirth has carried us all year long. He's just a gamer. He loves the competition. He wants the ball in pressure situations, and the team looks to him as a leader, and we've got a great supporting cast for him.
You know, I would have been disappointed when you came over here and sat down if your voice hadn't been almost gone. I watched you work the entire game. You work every bit as hard as your kids on the floor. And they respond to you. It's obvious. You can see that.
Well, I love that group of kids, and I think they love me back, and I'd feel like I was cheating them if I didn't work as hard as they do.
You're going to love this. They didn't outboard Okeene, but they had 3 trees in there, and 27-26. We see the replay, Dirth Parker there, and then free throws. 80%, a lot of those crunch time free throws, Coach, that were the final step to winning the ball game.
Well, last year their free throws weren't very good, and we've concentrated this year on putting them on pressure situations in practice, trying to get them to step up and hit big free throws in games. It's paid off for us here down the stretch.
Tell you what, the first half also, Atlee Kyle knocked down some open looks for you. They were pretty much almost daring him to shoot because their big guy didn't want to come out of the paint.
Well, AT has to play out of position, playing inside for us a lot, but he can step out and hit the shot. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities to do that, and we knew with their defense how they like to keep 33 in that we could step him out and he could do that. It kind of freed us up for that.
How tough is C.J. Stewart?
C.J.
He lived in the trees in there and did a heck of a job.
Dirth is our offensive power pretty much, but CJ is the glue that holds us together. He just does a great job. He's shut down big man after big man this year, and he can't be given enough credit.
Well, Coach,
I was going to say real quickly, we could have a 1-2 matchup. You going to be a fan at all in this next one?
I'm just going to sit back and enjoy and see who wins, and we'll take on whoever it is.
And hopefully get your voice back.
If I don't, my assistant can yell for me.
All right. Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
All right, Derek Farrell, the coach at Roff. We got more basketball, folks. We're going to hit a break. Back with more from the State Fair Arena, also known as the Big House, right after this.